Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name's Ketan. I call myself that day-to-day guy. And if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for supporting the channel. It feels really cringe to say this because in the grand scheme of life, I'm a nobody. I'm just a normal guy, a normal day-to-day guy living his life and sharing my experiences on YouTube. This whole thing came about because I like to make videos and I like to talk. So I thought, you know, what a good outlet this would be to kind of take care of those two things that I like doing. So here we are. Today's video is talking about the lies we tell ourselves. And this conversation came about because last night I was at a wedding reception. I was talking to my cousin, who also happens to be my accountant, and we're having a chat. And we're talking about weight loss and stuff. And you know, he's got 3 kids and, you know, runs a very intense business. His wife's also runs a business, so their life is very, very full. And we're talking about, you know, we're just talking about health and so on and so forth. And you know, he said, you know, just don't have the time. And I said to him, I said, and I kind of went along with the conversation. And then I said to him, I care about the guy, like I love him, you know. And I had to kind of intervene and say, you know what, like that's not. That's a lie that you tell yourself, because you know, I'm the same. I give an example of me and Foray, and the lie we would tell ourselves is, you know, we're always on the road, and because we're always on the road, we can't eat healthy. We don't have time to, you know, find good things to eat and so on. And the minute we stopped lying to ourselves was the minute things changed, because plenty of people are on the road, and you know, all the things we make up excuses for are getting on with it. You know, they're not telling themselves lies. And that kind of thought to myself, you know, this would be a great topic to talk about. It's a very brief topic because it's a very simple thing that, you know, we worry about all the other people in the outside world that are going to lie to us. You know, our partner might lie, our friends might lie, or, you know, someone you might buy something from might lie. And try to pull the wool over your eyes. But the biggest liar is yourself. The biggest lies are the lies we tell ourselves. We tell ourselves all sorts of things, like, you know, when this happens, I'll do that. You know, when this happens, I'll do this. Or I'm too, you know, I'm not enough for this, or I'm too much like this for that. Whatever it may be, we tell ourselves the biggest pack of lies as human beings. And I'm guilty of it as well. You know, a few years ago, I was thinking to myself, the whole weight loss thing, I was saying to myself, you know what, I'm just at that age now where people just aren't fit. Like, it's my age, I'm well into my 40s, and this is just the way it's going to be. And up until a few years ago, I was also saying to myself that the level of career I've gotten to, things aren't going to get different. And don't get me wrong, they haven't changed, but I still don't see it in the same way now. I don't think to myself, oh, I'm approaching 50. There's nothing left for me to do, in the sense that, like, there's no point in me trying to make more money or become more successful, or do, you know, just do. I think to myself, I used to think to myself, well, when I was in my 20s, it would have been a better time to do this stuff. But all of these things are based around progress and however you see progress. And that's the thing, you know, progress to everyone is different. But the minute you become conscious of the bullshit we feed ourselves is the minute you'll start to change things. Because if you believe your own lies, then you're not going to take action. And everything in life, no matter if you want to make a change in your life, it has to come through an action you take. And you won't take an action if you believe the lies you tell yourself. So tell yourself lies. That's also, it's almost like a natural thing to do. However, when you tell yourself a lie, or when you tell yourself something, make a statement to yourself in your self-talk, ask yourself, hold on a second, I've said this to myself. Let me analyze this. Let me look for evidence to support it, and let me look for evidence to you know, to, what's the word called, to oppose it, whatever. And on the fitness thing, it was, you know, for me the lie was, oh, you know, people my age used to just get to this age where I'm not going to lose any more weight. And there's plenty of evidence to support that as the truth, but also there's plenty of evidence to show that there are people in their mid-40s, in their 50s, even in their 60s and beyond, who are fit, you know, who are in better shape than I was. And I kind of told myself that lie for a while. And then I had to get to a point where I thought to myself, you know what, that is bullshit. Like, if you are being honest with yourself, this person is in shape, this person is in shape, and they're all older than you. Or this person, you know, started a business in their 40s or their 50s. So it's never too late to make an improvement in your life, but that comes from not believing the lies that you tell yourself. So that's about it on this topic, really. It's a very simple one, you know, just become more aware of your self-talk. And if you become more aware of your self-talk, you'll know when you're trying to cheat yourself out of things. And ultimately, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. But you're there to tell yourself what to do, if that makes sense. And, you know, whether you believe your own bullshit or not. And I use that term like with vigor, because it is, we're so conditioned to tell ourselves bullshit. So then we believe it, and then we don't take any action. We kind of keep our life the same in the way it is. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're super happy there. But sometimes you know that you can do more, but you believe your own lies and you end up not doing it, and you end up suffering the consequences of those actions, either immediately or later on in life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, folks, thank you for watching. Christmas is coming up. I'm super excited about that. My tree is already up, and yeah, so we'll see you on next week's video. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm sure something will happen this week that will spark a thought in my mind. Whenever I have these thoughts, I text myself on my WhatsApp to give myself ideas of what to write, what to say rather. I think I'm about 50 videos in, roughly 40, 50 videos in. Every single Tuesday I've been putting a video out, and yeah, I'm no YouTuber. I'm not making money from this, but it's just a nice way to, nice outlet for me. So if you got this far, as always, thank you for watching. If you like what my content, or if you like the place I'm coming from, I would mainly, I think I'd apply, you know, I'd appeal to, in a non-sexual way, maybe in a sexual way, to middle-aged men who, you know, like me at a stage in life where they look back at their life and think, my life didn't quite turn out the way I would have liked it to, but it's never too late to turn things around and improve from this point onwards till, you know, for the rest of your life. Because I've been working for 30 years, over 30 years now, and, well, about 30 years, and I think to myself, well, I've still got another 30 years to go of not necessarily working, but being around, you know, touch wood. So may as well make the most of it. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on next week's video. Ciao for now.